Well, hello. I'm Dapper Ninja, and we're starting a new campaign, as we did earlier in the week with Golg. Can you tell what it is yet? It's Wurrzag. Isn't he pretty? Before we get too much into it, let's do what I generally do now, and let's get rid of that. I don't like it. Where were we? Greenskins. Wurrzag. So, as I was saying during the Agorbad playthrough, which is somewhere over here, I need to get better at playing greenskins. So I've decided I want to do that with Wurrzag, even though he's not exactly the most normal of greenskins, but that's okay. So, Wurrzag, the dancing orc with the big war. He starts with a couple of Savage Orc biggins. Problem with them is they don't have a lot of melee defense. Most of the Savage Orcs don't. Some general just Savage Orcs, a couple of Savage Orc Arrowboys, some Savage Orc Boarboys, which are going to be terrible because they always are. And finally a Giant, which are actually too bad, but especially now they have 15% missile resistance. Along with that, can construct Savage Orc recruitment buildings in any settlement. He has a movement plus 10% movement range over the other orcs for all armies. Upkeep minus 15% for Savage Orc units, so basically everything he has there. And that's in all of the armies as well. Winds of Magic Reserve by plus 15 for all armies. And for Wurrzag himself, he gets a recruitment cost of minus 50% for Savage Orc units. Charge bonus of plus 20% for Savage Orc units. Physical resistance plus 15% for Savage Orc units. And he gets his War, which is slightly different from the other War, even if you can't really tell that much. But it is slightly different. So, there you go. So we'll get in and we'll give Wurrzag a go. So I need to learn this shit. As they are the faction that I am worst at. Worst at it. So we've gone all the way south in the Badlands, which I'm sure is totally fine. I actually thought it was over in Lustria for some reason. I don't know why. But that's fine. I'm sure it's okay. I'm sure we won't get stomped on massively by God knows what we're going to find down here. I think another Empire faction. We're always finding Empire factions. And they always end up ridiculously overpowered compared to us. So if we've got a cutscene. We don't. No cutscene for us. Have you come to follow me to greatness? No, probably not. So we start with Quexotl, I guess you call it. I guess. Do we want this one? Night Goblin Shamans? Rogue Idols. Jeez, yeah, we definitely want to get up to that. Night Goblin Shamans, Orc Shamans, yep. That seems like a good building to get. For this other building that we can have, though, what shall we get? I actually think getting some trolls would be a good idea. We can, or I can get a shaman, though he is a shaman, so I don't really need that much. I do want to get Savage Orc biggins, but I don't really need the Arrowboys or them, so I can leave that at bottom level for the moment. Other options of what we can build to start with. We'll get some of them, but actually I like trolls. I like trolls, and I especially like river troll hags. I should probably go for something more like them. If I can get a rogue idol, though, early on, that's pretty damn good. The rogue idols are nice. Smash up stuff up pretty well. Let's let's see. Artillery is pretty good too, though. Artillery may actually be the best option. I mostly do want to swarm things, though. Alright, I'm going to go with trolls. Now, what do we have here? We start with a goblin big boss. They're always good. We've got a small army to fight there. We've got a good army to fight that with, really. Goblin and spider riders, they're just melee ones. Yep, that's fine. Oh, they actually have some. I wonder if... Who's actually their... Nala Treehugger is their boss. So... we want to defeat them, but we don't want to completely wipe them out. Okay. What is your bragger? Bragger's a big crap, but that's alright. We'll still put you in here. He's had a little bit of a rework, I think. But what are the effects that he has? Physical resistance for orc infantry units. Okay, that's actually really, really good for having black orcs. Paint the boars. Yeah, okay. That's alright for them. Physical resistance plus 10 for orc boar boys. And speed plus 10% for boar boys as well. Yeah. Paint the beasts. 10% resistance for trolls, giants. Okay, yep, that could be very good if I put in a bunch of trolls and that sort of stuff. So, considering what I'm looking at, that might be a good one. Melee attack more for savage orcs. And then big and little war cooldown for all characters for their spells is reduced. Enable magical attacks to the Lord's army. Strips enemy of any spell resistance they may have. That's actually really good. So before, that was actually a bit of a detriment, because if you came up against dwarves, that would be bad. You'd actually start doing less damage because of their spell resistance, but because you now strip them of their spell resistance, that's actually really good. Speed plus 25%, melee defense plus 15, that's actually fantastic. That'll be really good for him. Titanic Beast, Winds of Magic plus, -6 for Foot of Gork, and Winds of Magic -9 for Foot of Gork upgraded. Yes. He has the usual spells for the Big War, but he doesn't have the thing in the middle that stops you from getting to Foot of Gork early, so we can do that. The usual red line for upgrading the various troops. And bottom line is the usual blue line. So that's all fine. Mumbo Jumbo Chant. What does that do? Can't move. Okay. Allied. Okay. I think it should only be him that can't move. So when if you get him in the middle of a bunch of units, you use that. Okay, that's cool. That seems good. Let's have a look. What should we do here? Eager to fight. Big boss business. Tough fodder. I think I might actually buff my units first. Yeah, we'll go with buffing the units first. More damage and more melee attack, that sort of thing. So we'll go with that. You... Do I want to spend that? No, I don't want to spend that yet. Let's go and get into a fight. Decisive victory, low. Let's fight it anyway. Let's have a look at what we got here. Yeah, that's fine. I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. I want to try and use the boar boys to intercept their spider riders. Arrow boys will fire at their goblin arrows. Savage orcs will do savage things to their goblins. All pretty standard stuff, I think. Let's see. We're going to probably have to go towards them. Let's do it this way. You guys here. Arrow boys behind here. You two up here. Giant, you're going to be cruising along with the main force. You're not the boss. Wurrzag is the boss. Let's move ourselves up here. We're going to move towards each other, eh? That's good. That's nice. So you got Wurrzag, you've got Effigy of the Git. Inch per second, can't move. Okay. We've actually got our boar boys on the wrong side here. That's alright. Yep, all of that's now in combat. Oops. No, you guys just stay in combat with them. They're just gobbos, it's fine. But our arrow boys doing their work, what they can. Do their work what they can. And we'll should be able to do this alright. While we're here, let's brain burst to them. What are you doing, Mr. Giant? You're just sort of standing there like a fucking Gumby. I don't think Wurrzag's supposed to be in there by himself, but oh well. They're running now. That's good. There we go. That's good use of boar boys there. Well, I think that's good use of boar boys at least. You lot go in there. You go intercept them again. Boar boys, I'll get you guys to chase them down, please. There we go. You've won that battle anyway. Let's get them to still chase them down all the same. You gonna... Hello? Take that off. Okay. Apparently they won't chase them down in that stance. Oh. See if we can get that unit as well. Get on, boys. Go. Can you do it? I don't think you can. Oh, yep, nice, nice. Extra slaughter there for him. Good. Good, good. $24 losses. Savage Orc Biggins seem to be doing alright, which is good. Arrow boys did okay for themselves. Yeah, let's replenish what we did lose. Wasn't much, but you know. So what do we got here? Recruitment cost minus 15% for Savage Orcs again. So that makes them even cheaper. He's gonna have assistance there, so that's not very good for us, to be honest. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just pull back to here for now, and we're gonna do some recruiting of some of them. We're also going to recruit a lord. What do you got? Let's get a Savage Orc Shaman. Probably not that's any good. Bragger, Confident. Actually, maybe we should get an Orc war boss. Might actually get an orc war boss. Just because it was good to have a decent fighter in there. We'll get a confident one for the extra. What's it called? Fighting. So that'll be good. You're the prophet. That is true. We're just going to give you better movement range for the moment, though, Mr. Prophet. Wish I could get you more than what we're giving you, but that's all it is. We'll hit Sun Tree Glades in the next turn, though. We'll leave that as it is. That's fine. Diplomatic relations. There is really nothing we can do there. That's okay. Let's have a quick look at what our objectives are for this. So, 3 of the following buildings have been bone nose idols, bone wood totems, iron pens, effigies of Gork and Mork. 3 of those, and loot. Oh yeah, nothing really that complicated. You don't want your greenskins to have overly complicated winning rules, after all. Make it too complicated, they won't know what to do. And that's fine. That is fine. Alright. Put our extras in. He didn't get to recruit anything, which is good. Pop you in here. Pyrrhic victory, nice. We'll encircle it though. Would have been nice to get the artillery, but it doesn't really matter too much. We'll bring in trolls. So we'll bring in you. Muzrob. Let's have a look at him. It's alright. Good thing is war bosses can have wyverns as well. We can lower his recruitment cost, which will be good. Replenishment rate will be, we can go up. We can get bonuses for the orc infantry for him, so we'll be fine. Close victory, medium. This will let me actually bring them into the fold, but don't know. What are they? They're normal riders. They've got the rock lobbers. You know what? Let's just auto resolve it away. Yep, that looks fine. We will loot and occupy. And we will confederate them. So that gets us the remainder of their... Ooh, where's that? Got a healing potion? That's good. Secured province. Confederation. Yep. Alright. I kind of want this just so that I can get the Black Orc Big Boss. What's this one? Effigies of Gork and Mork. Crit rank +2 for Savage Orc units. Cool. Diplomatic relations +5 with greenskins. Corruption -3. Cooldown on the Big War spells. All characters faction wide. Actually, yeah, that's a really good. Let's repair that, and we will build that one. And I'm gonna upgrade that because I want to get Black Orc Big Boss. Again, it's good to have good fighters. I'm actually going to get him upgraded troops first. Mostly so that we can have upgraded Savage Orcs.
Alright then, let's do it.
And you're going to be tough. Give you that. Now,
Let's take what should be ours.
do some recruiting with you. It's only 165 to recruit them, which is pretty freaking good. So we're going to pack him full of Savage Orcs at the moment. Alright, we've got Nahutin. No, That one. No hoot to meow 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 meow. Alright, and we're already at war with them, so that's good. That's Tehena 1, I think. So that's good. We've already got our next war planned out for us. Let's have a look. Income from all buildings, recruitment cost. We'll go with that one because I want the growth. Even though I don't get a lot of growth from what I've got. Oh, plus 15 there. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. 2 more turns and we'll be able to get some trolls as well.
Has mighty mystic powers. This is my land.
It's your land.
I have seen the future.
Alright. Let's see. So, what's this? Attacks. Cause the dampened effect. Magical weapons. Negates magical weapons. Yeah, so that's not really that useful. That's okay, because that they've already got 40% physical resistance, so another 5% is really good. Bonus versus large, not entirely necessary, but this one here, plus 3 melee defense, will actually make a huge difference for them, especially these guys. I think, anyway. That's my opinion. We're not going to worry about that for the moment. Let's jump into another turn. So far what I want to do is have a giant swarm of savage orcs to pummel my enemies with. Dune kingdoms have been destroyed. That's probably not a good thing for us, so that's the undead. We're going to go for the next of the orc upgrades so that we can keep our savage orcs getting pumped up and ready to smash. So I think that's a good idea. Alright. We're still at -9 here, and that's actually it's all of it because of the provincial instability. So that's okay-ish. That's almost done. Another turn we'll have ones there.
Wurrzag, the great green prophet.
Let's see. Let's get you. We'll keep you in the province, but we'll move you over here. You follow up as well.
I has mighty mystic powers.
Let's take this lot and we'll jam them together. Get rid of him, and we'll recruit 3 more. Yeah. And guess what? You get 1. Just because, you know, we may as well. And we're going to start in on them next. That's now at -15, so that's not the best, but that's alright. Let's see how we go. I like these more than I like because I want to keep us fighting. So I'd like to kind of try and get control of all of this, the southern Badlands, before I sort of start heading north. Yeah, so that one looks good. So that is where I'm going to leave it for now. We are about to start invading the lizard men. Let's actually move this guy out. We'll move him forward to try and scout a bit further. And we'll see what happens in the next episode. So hopefully this will be a good one. And I will see you in the next one. I'll see you later.